Hi everyone, today I would like to show you how I use promarkers. You probably have seen them before. They are really nice markers from Letraset. First, here are my babies. As you can see, I have a lot of them. You don't need as many of as what I have, but I've been given this by my mother-in-law for my birthday, so I have a lot. You need a basic set. If you want to do portraits, you need tones like flesh, pinks, light browns, and I love this one called blush. That's my base for my faces, and then I had tones. You also need a blender. A blender is a marker without any color. I will show you how to use it. And I like grays. You have warm grays, you have cool grays, you have blacks, you have really light tones of gray. This one is cool gray number 2. Last time I bought some, because I buy them in sets or one by one, they gave me tips like that, and they gave it for free, so it's always better. It's a very thin tip you can put on your marker. So for example, you have this big side, big tip, you have a small tip, and on the small tip you can clip this, and within 2 seconds you can draw a very thin line. I don't know if it shows on camera. And you can take it off, clean it on paper towel, and then put it on another one. So for detailed work, and I love it. I would like to speak about paper. I used to draw on Bristol paper like that. Don't use sketchbook paper because it's too absorbent, and the ink of your marker will bleed. So I used to, you know, I have already a girl on this paper. I used to use it, but if you don't draw quickly, it tends to bleed. So I've done some research on the internet, and I found that you can find layout blocks like this one. You have them by Anne Müller, I think it's German, and by Canson, the French paper brand. It's a special paper for markers, so your ink won't bleed. The thing is, it's very thin, very thin. In this block you have 70 sheets, and I've started to draw on this paper, and I love it because really you can have nice lines without any bleeding, but it's very thin. So when it's done, maybe you can mat it on a thicker paper, or glue it, put it in your art journal. That's what I recommend. Nothing special. I always keep my color sheet, because as you can see I have I think I have 49 markers, and I just keep the colors, so just write down what I already have, and when I go to the store and I want some more, I can check if I have them. I just keep this one too. That was a basic set. That was my first set. The difference between promarkers and Copic, basically the price. I think Copic is expensive compared to this. In euros I have them for 3.50. That's expensive for a marker, but that's not your everyday marker. The difference between these and your kids' markers, for example, is that you can add tons of color without seeing your paper tear off. Is that what you say? And you don't see the lines when you draw. Just let me show you quickly, and then I will make a little go for you. So this is a Bristol paper. I'll take this one. And this is terracotta. I use the big tip. If I want to cover a large area, I just do like that, And yes, you can see the lines. You can see them. But if I had more color, just go another way. I really saturate the paper with ink. You won't see anything anymore. You won't see any difference. So you will have a nice background, a nice plain background. That's what I like. And what I like too is that you can blend color in one another. For example, if I use my blender and a light sun-kissed pink, just imagine I want to maybe let this take it closer. If I want to have a nice shade of pink around this circle, I just take my blender. I like to open them because I like to work fast, and just put blender where I need my shade to be. Just saturate the paper with the blender. Then I come with my thin tip and draw lines, and then I take my blender again and I come back to soften what I just did. And when it's dry, you will have a nice pink shade. Of course, it's wet, so my blender looks gray, but it's not when it's dry. And that's how you do your blending. When you start from a white paper, you use your blender. When you have a color on your paper, you just put one color in another one. The thing is, it has to be wet. For example, if you want to blend these two, of course, you cannot blend colors that are very, very, very different, but you can use, I don't know, like this, you know, similar tones. I'm looking for my cap. No. So if I use this baby pink, I can put baby pink here. Just add a lot of color. And then honeycomb in the middle. And come back with baby pink, just like you did with your blender. And when it's dry, you will have a nice orange shade, sorry, in your baby pink spot. So it needs to dry a little bit. By the way, as you can see, it's dry here, and you cannot see any marker line. And that's what gives you backgrounds. And just if you use your marker and you don't get the nice plain background you want, just add more, and don't go only one way. Don't paint it down one way. Just change, and you will get smooth backgrounds. If you add more color around, you will have like a shade without using any different color, just with the same one. Just add more. Okay. Here you can see it's the white of the paper and around baby pink, and I use the blender to make it look like makeup. I will start to draw one and put it in fast motion so you can see. I hope you liked it. If you have any question about how to find things, I am in France. I found it very easily, maybe much more easily than Copics. That's why I get promarkers. But I don't know if I can get Copics easily here in France. I think they work basically the same. They have blenders, they have the same tones, and they are built the same way, 2 tips. So I go with the cheaper, and have fun. Bye.